Every business leader tracks cash flow, top-line revenue, and gross profit margins. It is easy to look at a balance sheet at the end of the quarter and feel a false sense of security if the numbers are trending upward. But behind the apparent success of a growing company, a silent structural erosion is often taking place. In the fast-moving marketplace of 2026, businesses are not losing the competitive race because their products are poor or their markets are shrinking. They are losing because of silent operational leaks, invisible bottlenecks in communication and data transfer that quietly siphon away tens of thousands of dollars in profit every single month. They are losing because of silent operational leaks, invisible bottlenecks in communication and data transfer that quietly siphon away tens of thousands of dollars in profit every single month. These leaks do not show up as line item expenses on your profit and loss statements. They don't appear as hardware malfunctions or software system crashes. Instead, they exist as hidden human friction, minutes wasted manual logging, dropped customer communications, and fragmented systems that force your team to manage processes instead of scaling revenue. Today, we are going to expose the 3 most destructive operational leaks killing corporate margins and outline exactly how to deploy an algorithmic foundation to plug these leaks permanently. The first and most immediate leak occurs at the absolute front line of your business, the communication gap. Think about the path an inbound prospect takes when trying to engage with your brand. They encounter your marketing, consume your content, arrive at your digital ecosystem, and decide to make contact. They might send an email, submit a form, drop a direct message on social media, or pick up the phone to call your office. This moment is the peak of consumer intent. Their interest is active, their wallet is accessible, and they are seeking an immediate solution to their problem. Yet, in the traditional corporate framework, this peak intent is almost always met with human latency. If a prospect calls during a peak hour, your staff might be assisting someone else, leaving the line busy. If they call after 5 o'clock, they hit a standard voicemail system. If they submit a form online, that data sits passively in an inbox until a team member manually checks it the following morning. Studies in business operations have conclusively proven that if you do not respond to an inbound business inquiry within 5 minutes, your probability of qualifying that lead drops by over 400%. By forcing interested prospects to wait for a human schedule, you are actively driving your customer acquisition costs into the stratosphere. An automated enterprise plugs this communication leak through infinite concurrency and absolute zero latency. By deploying an intelligent AI receptionist and conversational voice infrastructure, every single inbound channel is active every second of the day. When a client calls at midnight, the system doesn't take a passive message. It engages in a natural, fluid conversation, answers complex technical queries by cross-referencing your internal company database in real time, filters and qualifies the client, and schedules a formal meeting directly into your team's live calendar. The front door of your business is never closed, ensuring that you capture every single dollar of intent the exact moment it crosses your path. The second deeper operational leak is the phenomenon of fragmented data islands. As a company expands, it naturally adopts a variety of software solutions. You have a customer relationship management platform to track contacts, a project management system to coordinate fulfillment, an accounting tool to manage invoicing, and separate software for email marketing and text communication. In theory, this software stack should create efficiency. In practice, without systemic automation, it creates a chaotic digital archipelago where data is trapped on isolated islands. To move information from one system to another, companies routinely rely on human manual bridges. Employees spend hours every week copying text from an email into a spreadsheet. When an employee spends half their day managing administrative data entry, they are not performing high-value work. They are acting as an expensive, inefficient piece of middleware. It is slow, highly susceptible to human error, and completely misallocates human intellect. When an employee spends half their day managing administrative data entry, they are not performing high-value work. More importantly, when data entry is manual, updates are delayed. Your leadership team makes critical strategic decisions based on outdated, incomplete metrics because the central dashboard isn't updated in real time. Plugging this data leak requires moving away from manual human bridges and building automated back-end pipelines. True automation occurs when your entire software stack is natively integrated through advanced API logic. The moment your frontline automated receptionist logs a call, that event triggers an immediate cascade of data across your entire enterprise. Within milliseconds, the central CRM updates the customer's behavioral history. The invoicing tool generates and delivers the correct documentation, and the internal team communication channels receive an instant, accurate update. No human hand touches a keyboard, yet the operational machinery of your company advances flawlessly. Your data remains unified, accurate, and completely transparent, providing you with real-time operational clarity to guide your growth. The third and most expensive leak is found within unoptimized outbound outreach and lead enrichment pipelines. Every business requires a steady stream of new opportunities to survive, but the traditional manual approach to outbound sales is incredibly inefficient. Sales departments regularly pay inside sales reps or outside agencies high retainers to manually hunt for prospective clients, scroll through business directories, copy contact information, and send out cold outreach templates. This approach treats outbound sales as a blind volume game, spraying generalized messaging across broad lists in the hope that someone replies. It results in incredibly low conversion rates, massive employee burnout, and significant damage to your corporate brand reputation. An algorithmic approach transforms outbound marketing from a numbers game into a hyper-targeted science. Instead of relying on manual labor to hunt for leads, automated infrastructure can continuously monitor market data points, executive changes, funding announcements, and corporate hiring boards. The exact microsecond a target organization triggers a specific buying signal, the automated system captures that account. It immediately runs an advanced enrichment sequence to identify the exact decision makers, extracts their verified contact details, and utilizes advanced reasoning models to draft a hyper-personalized communication sequence. The system doesn't rely on generic scripts. It analyzes the specific company's market challenges, matches it precisely against your corporate solutions, and delivers a compelling, context-aware message. This architecture can execute thousands of personalized touchpoints every week, maintaining a level of precision and volume that would require an entire floor of human sales representatives to duplicate. When you look at the true cost of running a business today, you must realize that margins are not built through drastic budget cuts or working longer hours. Margins are reclaimed by eliminating structural inefficiency. When you leave the communication gap open, when you allow data to remain siloed, and when you rely on manual labor for data tracking and outbound marketing, you are carrying an unsustainable operational burden. By transitioning your company from a reliance on linear human labor to an embrace of algorithmic leverage, you permanently plug these revenue leaks. You build an internal digital engine that your company owns forever, an asset that runs continuously, operates without error, and scales your capacity instantly without expanding your payroll overhead. You liberate your human team from the grind of administrative busywork, empowering them to focus their talent on high-level strategy, creative innovation, and deep client relationships. At Plato AI, we design and deploy the precise back-end automations, the intelligent voice receptionists, and the programmatic marketing infrastructure that turn chaotic operations into high-margin enterprise systems. We build the architecture so you can experience true operational leverage. If you are ready to eliminate the hidden leaks in your company, stop managing manual friction, and build an automated framework for your business growth, make sure to subscribe to this channel. We share the hard technical blueprints, strategic insights, and operational workflows required to modernize your company for the future of commerce. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next masterclass. We are Plato AI.